In the quiet attic of her grandmother's house, Elara stumbled upon an old magical pillow. It was unlike anything she had ever seen, soft and glowing, embroidered with golden stars, moons, and swirling constellations. It shimmered faintly as if holding secrets from another world. Drawn to its warmth, she brought it to her bed, not knowing that this simple pillow would become her gateway to a realm of dreams and courage. That night, Elara laid her head on the pillow, and the world around her blurred. She found herself in a surreal dreamscape, an endless sky filled with floating islands, shimmering rivers of light, and mythical creatures like phoenixes and winged horses. As she marveled at the sight, a fiery phoenix approached her, its feathers glimmering in the twilight. Without hesitation, Elara climbed onto its back, soaring through the sky as the sun set in the distance, casting a warm orange glow over the dreamscape. Elara's journey took her to a mystical forest. The trees glowed in a myriad of colors, reflecting light in every direction. As she walked through, tiny light spirits danced around her, illuminating her path and making the forest feel alive with magic. One night, she found herself in the dream of a young child, trembling before a giant shadowy figure. Without a second thought, Elara stepped forward, standing between the child and the darkness. A warm light of courage flowed from her, pushing the shadow back and comforting the child. Elara realized that her presence could banish fears, and she vowed to guide and protect those lost in their dreams. Elara's most challenging journey came when she entered an elder's dream, finding herself before a vast, endless labyrinth. The walls twisted and turned, stretching into infinity, dark and foreboding. Holding a glowing thread in her hand, Elara guided the elder through the dark passages, each step more daunting than the last. But Elara's light and determination led them through, showing her that even the most complicated paths could be navigated with courage. One fateful night, the pillow transported Elara into her own dream. A foggy, dark landscape filled with eerie whispers. The ground was cracked, and shadows swirled menacingly around her, amplifying her fears. As she stood there, the shadow of her deepest fear materialized, a towering cloaked figure with glowing red eyes that stared deep into her soul. The ground trembled, and a chilling cold filled the air as the figure approached. Elara's heart pounded in her chest, but she knew she couldn't run. Standing tall, she faced the shadow, her body bathed in a soft white light. Despite the fear gripping her, Elara's determination did not waver. She stepped forward, her light growing stronger with every breath. The shadow hesitated, then slowly began to dissolve, retreating into wisps of smoke. The fog lifted, revealing a serene landscape bathed in warm, golden light. Elara had faced her fear, and it had no power over her anymore. As the dreamscape transformed into a beautiful meadow filled with sunlight and flowers, Elara stood in the gentle breeze, feeling the warmth of the sun on her face. The shadows were gone, replaced by a sense of peace she had never felt before. When Elara finally awakened, she found herself back in her room. The first rays of dawn streamed through the window, signifying that she had found courage within herself, and with the magical pillow by her side, she continued to journey through dreams, guiding others to find the bravery that lay within their hearts.